So first of all, welcome. You work with Aramark, but not here at Louisiana College, correct?
Well, I'm in a support function, so I actually reside in Houston and support several southern Louisiana accounts. I've been traveling across the southern part of the state for over 5 years now. So.
Wow, awesome stuff. So, well, first of all, welcome to LC. I mean, this is an important week not only for Louisiana College, but also for Aramark from the standpoint of the opening of the plaza yesterday and then kind of the new Den, Montague's Deli here on campus today. So talk about that.
Absolutely. You know, first and foremost, we're very proud of our partnership here with Louisiana College and what it has evolved to, and happy to be that partner to support the campus and the growth and just in the direction that they're overall looking to strive for academically, how we can support that and just continue to exceed expectations and create great experiences here for the students across the campus. Absolutely.
We've been talking here, just the guys and I, about some of the changes, especially with the Den and the Java City, and a lot of them were talking about how they already like the coffee and the fact that it's a little cheaper even than other areas. How important was it when you're putting together something like this? How do you go about knowing what the students might like and what services and products you would then offer? Sure,
that's a great question. It actually started with a research process that we called a market view. It's an over-analysis of the campus as a holistic approach with looking at a mapping, looking at traffic counts of the students, completely walking building to building, watching students pass across campus. So we do an in-depth analysis from focus groups. I was here on campus last year conducting focus groups with resident students, commuter students, faculty, staff, also performing an intercept survey where we go to pockets of the campus and actually do an on-the-spot survey, because not everyone, unfortunately, can participate in a focus group. Mm-hmm. So to really kind of get more of an in-depth, broader view of the campus, we kind of take that collective approach through the surveys, focus groups, analysis of the mapping. We also chart our progress with surveys that we do every semester. We're conducting one right now. It's the dining style survey. So the entire campus has the ability to go online and take a survey about their experience with us, and we look at that also to kind of gauge our progress and what direction we need to take our dining services program. So as you can see, it's an in-depth process of research that we do to kind of formulate the best recommendations for the campus.
Certainly. You got any questions, Jordan?
Just how long has it been in the works to make these new additions over here? I'm not sure if you can answer that question, but how long has it been in the works to make these changes here and just to bring these new additions to the campus?
Well, we continuously look to evolve the program, but specifically to answer your question with the renovations at the Den, it's been in progress for at least over a year. It was probably 6 months prior to me starting the research project and then going through that and the analysis and getting the proper approvals and whatnot to go forward, and then kind of execution at this point.
And have you got any kind of reception from the students so far as how it's going so far?
Java City was kind of the first opening of the process, and they were very happy. We started off just kind of with a text promotion offering free drinks for a couple of hours one day. I think we served almost 100 and something drinks. So the campus seems to be very happy with at least the Java City component. I know that's been an ongoing kind of want from the campus, is some sort of coffee location. So we're happy to have Java City, and then the additional renovation with the Den, kind of enhancing that section of the retail area to expand that to include the deli.
Yep. Well, Quinn, question?
Yeah, just a quick question. Just typical journalistic question. I'm not sure if you already, you may have already answered this, but just asking, what made you guys decide to come up or to do the idea to renovate the Den?
Well, looking at traffic patterns, we saw there was somewhat of a challenge with the space as it was, and to better kind of fit the concepts we wanted to do and kind of have some controls around traffic, meaning kind of reducing 2 entrances down to 1, so there's 1 in and out area. That's helpful for us operationally, and it allowed us to kind of expand further into that space to have more the coolers that you see with the Coke options and whatnot. So it all just was extracted from the research that was done. So based on student feedback and wanting more options, and specifically, like deli options, that's where the sandwich concept came from.
It's interesting to me as a researcher, the kind of work you were talking about with focus groups and surveys. How do you sort out what is let's call it college student opinion, where students are students, and they're never going to be as happy as or realize some of the blessings that they have at the time. How do you sort out that from what's really valuable information that tells you, okay, we really need to be better in these particular areas?
Well, you really have to have an objective frame of mind, when you're looking at the data, and obviously there are some kind of elevated opinions, specific to certain areas of dining, but we really try to take a step back and look at what type of experience we're creating for the campus. Bottom line is we are here for the students, and we're here to serve, and ultimately we have to do our best to meet those needs. Obviously it's challenging to make everyone happy, but for the greater good, that's how we kind of approach it and go forward from there.
Absolutely. And I just say that because, as an instructor, I do occasionally eat over at Hattie B's, and every time I go there, I love it. I mean, I just love a lot of the changes that you made with the salad bar and the stir fry and things like that. And yet, if you're a student that eats there day after day, then you start to say, oh, well, we, have this again or whatever. I mean, do you find that as a student that it's hard to kind of not lose that perspective?
Well, yeah, and every once in a while you have to realize that, on the budget that you're on, feeding that certain amount of people, it's hard to, on an individual level, please everybody. So you have to do the most good for the most amount of people, I guess. So, that is a hard effort to put forth through there. But like I said, I love the additions here on campus. I love the new plaza. I think it looks great whenever you're driving up on campus. And on the right, you see that right there, right in front of Hattie B's. And then you look in here, like I said, and it's just a great atmosphere for the students in general. So I just love the new additions here, and I think it's a great idea for the campus and a great new atmosphere for the campus, really.
I think, too, yesterday your vice president was here at the dedication of the plaza. He was talking about, I think it's a 31-year association that Aramark has had with Louisiana
Correct.
College. I mean, obviously you're doing something right for LC to continue to want to work with you, and they have to be measuring the feedback of students as well.
Absolutely. We're very proud of that. We don't take it for granted. We know that there's a reason behind our existence here for that long of a tenure, and we want to just continue that partnership.
Well, go ahead, Quinn.
Yeah, and I'd like to add that if you keep if you guys keep doing good jobs like this one, you'll have a long partnership.
Absolutely, we want that.
Quinn's, by the way, a big fan of the chicken tender. See, he's a commuter that actually relies a lot on what the den has to offer. So, but he did say that he'd like to have 6 chicken tenders instead of 5 that they currently give out, right?
I mean, I like 5 chicken tenders, but it's about 5.29. It kind of hits me in the wall a bit,
Well, Quinn, let me tell you, we have 2 options for you. We have a comment card that you can complete, or you can go online and submit it electronically. But let me just tell you, get some friends to back you up on that. We might make it happen.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll think about it.
Before we let you go here, Alyson, and we thank you for visiting with us. I know you can't give away, totally things like this, but what do you see as the future that you want to do to continue to add to the atmosphere here at Louisiana College?
Our future is in complete alignment with university, so keeping a pulse on the direction administration's taking the campus and really kind of, again, leveraging that partnership. Our goal is to be in complete alignment with the university, so I know that there's future plans for growth academically with this campus, so we just, again, have to constantly keep pulse on that to ensure that we're right in step with the university to maintain this partnership.
So you ready to go back to Houston now?
I am. I'm going to be driving back shortly.
Okay. You're not an Astros fan, are you?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, I grew up in Milwaukee. I'm a Brewers fan, so I don't know. Usually Brewers do pretty well in Houston when it seems like. Anyway, we really appreciate your time and visiting with us. And, again, great job on everything that's been done here. And we look forward to continue to hear good things with LC and Aramark.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Again, that's Alyson Kirchner, who is with Aramark out of Houston, been our guest here on our Public Affairs program, and we thank her for being with us.